Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of One Take. So, you come across an asshole in the morning, you came across an asshole. You come across assholes all day, maybe you're the asshole. Now, two things. One, this isn't a conversation about calling people assholes or meant to be a negative approach. So, stick with me here. Two, I'd love to take credit for that line, but it's actually a scene from a favorite show of mine. Justified on FX. Check it out. Well, it's from years ago. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. But what it is more about sometimes our intentions don't match our demeanor, our emotion, or our actions, quite frankly. And that is a tough thing. So, a quick story about it. Years ago, when I was a manager of a processing team for of America, Bank of America, at one of their fulfillment sites in St. Louis, I took over a team that was brand new to the industry. Matter of fact, the three teams surrounding us were all brand new. It was something they tried. And I had taken over, I had a heavy pipeline myself that I had to close out, as well as managing 10 brand new people to the industry. And we had a trainer there that helped, and that was fantastic. But the trainer and I, just for one reason or another, didn't quite click. And at one time, she related to my boss that I was unapproachable. And when he told me this, I was like, what? Like, I've been called a lot of things in my day. Be surprised how many words that don't sound like Jason apparently mean Jason. But, and I've deserved most of them, good, bad, or indifferent. But the unapproachable thing was very tough for me because I don't like to think that I'm unapproachable. I'm typically the exact opposite. And it bothered me for a while. And it wasn't until almost a year later when I was having a conversation with some of the people that were there at that time as I was moving on to a different team. And they said, yeah, it's not necessarily that you were totally unapproachable. It's just that when you started, you were crazy busy and you had a lot going on. And we knew there was a lot of your time being taken away and you looked stressed and you were working a ton. And we just didn't want to bother you for what we thought you might think would be irrelevant questions or a waste of your time. And I was like, mind blown. I'm like, okay, I get it. That makes sense. Now, obviously, it would have somebody would have told me that a year before, but the moral of the story is that we have to keep in mind that we could have the best of intentions in the world and we could think that we are doing the right thing, that we're saying the right thing, that our demeanor is the right, that our presence, both physically and mentally, is what is needed to carry out what we think. But in many cases, that just isn't the case. And we have to be cognizant of that. And sometimes it's simple things. If you want to be there and to be helpful, then don't miss one-on-ones that you might have with someone. Don't reschedule those. If you pull together a meeting or something and you think that there are enough resources there, but you know that you're going to be the person that's going to have to sign off on it, or maybe you have some ideas, or hell, maybe your team wants to share with you the fantastic stuff that they have, don't miss it. If you want to have a truly open door policy, then make sure that you're conveying that across emotionally in physical and sort of vibe spirit, if you will, to your team. Because just saying things doesn't make them happen. And remember that it's so easy to forget what and how people are actually seeing us and viewing the things that we do. So take it from your good friend here, Jason, who never in his life thought somebody would accuse him of being unapproachable, but I probably was. Matter of fact, I was. And you need to listen to the people around you, but more importantly, you need to be cognizant of the people around you and how you're coming across, how you're delivering it, whether it's a professional relationship or even a personal one. So keep that in mind. This has been One Take. Make it a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care.